Dr. Chris Egbu, FCP. Dr. Egbu is a pre-productivity coach, author, public speaker, and productivity auditor. He's Director General of our Center for Public Service Productivity and Development. He has addressed thousands of men and women, executives, on the subject of productivity, management, performance, excellence, entrepreneurial development, and leadership. He's a certified productivity professional and a certified management consultant who has helped hundreds of people create successful enterprises. He will be here talking to us, and with this impressive track record over many years, Dr. Chris has succeeded in keeping businesses out of collapse, guiding them through into productivity, profitability, and building their net worth into positive territory. Dr. Chris is a fellow member of Center for Productivity, Institute of Chartered Accountants of Nigeria, Institute of Management Consultants of Nigeria, Institute of Credit Administration of Nigeria, Institute of Governance and Management of Nigeria, Nigerian Institute of Training and Development. He's an experienced writer and successful author of new ways of employee empowerment and entrepreneurial finance. Both are amongst Amazon best-selling books today. Dr. Chris has also written many award-winning articles in journals such as The Implementation of Hurdle to Food Security, which appeared in the Journal of Agro Nigeria in January 2008. The Challenges of High Staff Turnover in Small Audit Firms appeared in the Journal of Institute of Chartered Accountants in October/December 2004. And the botched NITEP privatization, professional issues involved in ICANN Ikeja District 20th Anniversary Magazine Special. Dr. Chris Egbu, you are welcome, sir.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
Yes. Without much ado, Doctor, I will solemnly welcome you to start the program for today with the topic that has the enhancing productivity through artificial intelligence. You're welcome, sir.
Okay, thanks a lot. So, in the next 50 minutes, we are going to listen to this topic that says 10 easy ways to improve your business and productivity through artificial intelligence. And after that, we will take some questions which will be moderated by Adola Oloede, who is also a council member. He introduced you introduce others, but he failed to introduce himself.
Thank you very much.
That's fine. So, so now, this is myself, last 2 months, giving fellowship certificates to the head of court in Kogi State, Grand Cadi of Kogi State Sharia Court of Appeal, by the name Justice Arwa Abdul Karim. Okay, so these are what we are going to look at. Udeme Ababio, please, maybe we will take questions at the end. You are raising up hands. We will take questions at the end, please. Udema Bobio and Salisu. So you can wait till the end. We will listen to your questions. So these are the scheme we are going to look at. What is artificial intelligence? How AI, artificial intelligence, is used in everyday life. Then we will look at 10 ways that you can use it to improve your organization. Now, when we hear of artificial intelligence, many people assume that it has nothing to do with them. They might think that it is for the big tech giants, maybe like Amazon or Microsoft, that it doesn't have anything to do with them. It's not true. Artificial intelligence is used by most people, including you, from morning till night. Artificial intelligence is the ability of computers to perform tasks that is usually performed by people. For example, the ability to make decisions, the ability to communicate with users. Now, why are we discussing this topic? Why we are discussing it is because you need to be more productive, and that is the essence of Center for Public Service Productivity and Development. We have been enhancing productivity capacity of our members for a long time. And from time to time, we invite the public to see how they can improve their productivity. Because we believe that by improving productivity, they can earn more money, they can improve their quality of life, and they can also be able to increase the standard of living of themselves, their family, their community, and by extension, the country as a whole. Next, please, mute others. In other words, artificial intelligence is about making machines think and act like human, or even better. Making machines think or act like humans, or even better. AI, whenever I use AI, I mean artificial intelligence, does not replace people in most cases. Instead, it enhances human capabilities and enhances our productivity. Yes. How is AI already affecting our everyday life, you may ask? How is artificial intelligence affecting our everyday life? Like as I said, you're already using AI, whether you know it or not. When your phone device gets unlocked using biometrics, such as with your Face ID or finger touch, it is using artificial intelligence to enable the functionalities. So some people use their finger to unlock their phone, or even facial recognition. It is through artificial intelligence. Every day, when you send email, to read your documents, you are using artificial intelligence, because Grammarly is aided by AI. Other examples of how AI is already used in our everyday life is when you are traveling and you use Google Maps to guide you to a place you are going, you are using artificial intelligence. It will also tell you traffic. It will show yellow or red to show you an area that has traffic. It's using artificial intelligence. When you check the weather conditions to avoid moving out when it is raining, or to see the probability whether it will rain or not, you are using artificial intelligence. America's largest online retailer, Amazon, is another way many people are exposed to artificial intelligence regularly. When you visit Amazon website, they use AI algorithms to learn what you like, what other people like you have bought before. And the website will be popping up some of those goods, recommending them for you. They are using AI to attract you and to tell you goods that you will like. Therefore, AI is impacting your life already through smartphones, which we have discussed before, through social media platforms. At times, it pops up, the kind of news you like to see or listen, they bring out it for you based on the sites you have visited before. Security surveillance uses AI also. Some people can put CCTV in their house and they can, through their phone, see what is happening at their homes. It is through AI. We have also autonomous vehicles, trains, which use sensors to drive, to get to where they are going with minimal human interference. So you are already using AI. Now we are talking about how you can use it to impact your business. What is artificial intelligence? AI works through artificial intelligence software tools. So during this lecture, we'll be looking at areas you can use artificial intelligence in your business, and we will also recommend some softwares that you can use. Remember, when you are using Word documents, PowerPoints, you use these tools to do your work. You don't need to be a software engineer to use them, but suffice to know that You are using them because you already know that these things can aid your job. So we are looking at those softwares that can aid your work, and you can be more productive through it. Companies save time and effort by automating their business processes and enabling their employees to work more productively. So right away, we are going to 10 ways AI can help your business. Number one, it can boost revenue with product recommendation. AI is widely used in product recommendation systems. These are systems that suggest products or information to users based on special data analysis method. If you are an online shopper, you see many product recommendations in a day. For instance, if you visit Gigi online software, an online platform, and you have ever looked for, let's say, generator, you will see that each time you go there, it will give you recommendations. It will bring out different generators and their prices. It has done to me before. So this means that if you have a website in your business, you can put it in such a way that people will be able to, people who have come there and search for certain products or goods, each time they come, it will recommend to them similar goods that you are selling. Yes, we have softwares that can do that. Recommending product to the individual, it improves revenue for your organization. Whether it be on e-commerce website or advertisement or emails, a product recommendation aims to facilitate purchase decision by helping customers find product that meets their needs. So the recommendations will drive many people. Then it will store the purchase history of these people, what they have bought before. So each time they come, you recommend similar things for them. If you want an AI software that can help in product recommendation, the lists are there, such like Nosto, Recombi, N-Toklo, and so forth. There are softwares that you can ingrain into your website, e-commerce website, and it will track the products people have looked at, purchased, so that each time they come, it will give them product recommendation. 2, chatbots for enhancing customer service. A chatbot is a software that imitates human conversations or chat with users over websites, mobile app, phones. It is an AI-powered digital assistant that communicates with people. Today, people want fast, easy, and personalized customer service anytime and anywhere. Chatbots can provide that. Let's think, for instance, if you are sleeping between 10 and 6, and people come to your website, where there will be no response. But if you put chatbots, while you are sleeping, people can make inquiry, and the chatbot will respond to them immediately. So it's enhancing customer service. So the key benefits of chatbot in your business is that it's available anytime and it responds instantly as people are chatting. Yes. Example, Wall Street Journal uses chatbot. When you visit Wall Street Journal and you make on what you have been inputted to them, and similar inquiries they are giving. Cheap flight and so forth. So popular chatbot software to improve marketing and increase conversation is listed here, like LivePerson, Botsfy, Reply AI, and so forth. So why we are saying this is that so that you can start thinking about them, start thinking about how you can include it in your website and boost your productivity. The third way you can use AI to improve your organization and increase income is to create the best content marketing strategy. Today, people have known that it is not only by advertising that people come to your website. At times, when you have relevant content that people are interested in, what are people interested to know that relates to your field? If you are, let's say, a pharmacy, men that are over 50 want to know about, for instance, prostate. They want to know about how to stay active after that years. So if you write contents like that, it will drive number of people to your website. But what is the work of AI? Yes, AI will show you the type of content people in your industry like, so that you will write such content. And such content could be through blogs, social media posts, podcasts, videos, infographics, case studies, ebooks, how to guide. So now, when you put those artificial intelligence, it will search through algorithms, analyze existing data, analyze what other people who comes to similar websites, the content they like, so that you can write such content and put it in your website. So benefit of using AI in content marketing is that it produces and deliver content that promote right audience, so that you'll be able to have right content, not just writing about anything. It finds the most successful content distribution channel. So will you use Facebook? Will you use email? And it will tell you. So many businesses have taken their marketing campaigns to the next level by providing quality blog posts, vigorous social media messages, engaging videos, exciting webinars. That is why if you go to our website, CeProd, or www.centerforproductivity.org, you will see some free articles and contents there, which will enhance your productivity. You also see videos, and that's drive traffic to our website. Popular AI-based tools to power your content marketing is listed there, like Market Muse, Bright Edge, Verily, and so forth. There are softwares, AI softwares that can drive your content marketing strategy. The fourth one is sentiment analysis to gauge customers' emotion. Sentiment analysis. Sentiment analysis is an automated process for monitoring and analyzing people's emotion and opinion in different types of text. The text can be conversation taking place on blogs, social media, comments of products or services. Using sentiment analysis, business dictate the opinion expressed by customers and measure feedback placed on millions of web pages, reviews, and forums. Then AI in sentiment analysis, businesses can analyze huge amount of data, understand how customers feel, and match all type of social data to discover customers' needs, intents, and preferences. For instance, if you are traveling and you check TripAdvisor, you will see some countries, some states, some towns that people have visited. You will see some tourist attractions they have visited. You will also see comments about such places. If you also Google some hotels, if you are traveling, let's say, to Port Harcourt or Ibadan, you Google some hotels, you will see some reviews which people who have used that hotel have made. So All this is what sentiment analysis goes. Then it will dictate what is emerging trends, what are people interested in, what puts them off. And then it will help you to improve the services you are rendering to your customers. Popular sentiment analysis tools or software are like Monkey Clara Bridge, speech analytics, and so forth. So you can also use them. Then the fifth AI that can improve your business and organization is powerful competitive intelligence. Now, when we talk about competitive intelligence, we are looking at what are your competitors doing? What edge do they have over you? How can you spy them? How can you know what your competitors are doing, from products to promotions? The goal is to find out what is working for other businesses in your industry so that you can make informed decisions. Businesses are not in isolation. You may want to know, why are people going to Hotel A and not Hotel B? For people who don't want to bother themselves in doing competitive intelligence, they will just tell you that the other man is using juju or using witchcraft. That's why people are going there. But if you use competitive intelligence analysis through AI, you'll be able to know why people prefer there. So AI-powered competitive research can help you to capture complete information about your competitors every time, expose opportunities and threats as they happen, discover about what consumers are saying about your competitors and their product, and know how you can compete favorably with them. The leading companies that use competitive intelligence in their business growth strategies cleverly harvest the benefit of someone else's success or failure. For instance, you hear of Uber. Uber software, people use it today to book for taxi and move to where they are going. But then Uber improved on what LifeFit Incorporated in California did. Through competitive intelligence, they refined what they were doing and came up with Uber app. But people may think that Uber was the first. No, we had LifeFit Incorporated app, which is also like Uber app, but through competitive intelligence, they saw their pitfalls. The same thing with Apple. Apple phone improved upon what Motorola pioneered through competitive intelligence. So if you want to know what your competitors are doing and improve on it, you can use such apps like Crayon, Precinct, CI Radar, DeepMind, and so forth. So if you're exposed to them and you know that they exist, then that can help you. Then 6, we have sales forecasting to grow your business. So AI can help in sales forecasting. How? Sales forecasting is the process of predicting and estimating future sales. It is a vital factor for defining long-term business growth. Sales forecasts allow you to see potential problems, what you still have time to avoid. For instance, if you spot your team is trending 28% below their target, you can discover what is the reason. Maybe your competitor is running a very attractive discounting campaign. Like you can observe around October, around November, December, most banks run promo. They will tell you if you save so amount, you will have a raffle draw. You know some banks that do it. That they are getting close to their end of year, and they want to attract many people to deposit money into their savings account. And because of those promo of possibility of winning 1 million, 10 million, many people will put their money in such a bank. So accurate sales forecasts enable business to calculate the probability of a customer purchase and predict short-term and long-term performance. So now, what is the role of AI in sales forecasting? AI-based software analyzes customer relationship management data, purchase history, and data about past deals. It looks at data elements such as emails, meetings, phone calls, and then perform text mining to analyze how they relate to sales outcomes. Now, if your organization is sending emails, bulk emails to customers, do you take time to look at how many people are opening those emails? How many people are reading it? The same thing, if you are doing advert online, we have analytics that can even check how many people sees it, how many people opens it. And based on how many people that opens it, you'll be able to know how many people make a purchase and what of emails you send to the number of people that open it, to the number of customers that made a purchase. What of target audience? So AI can help you to do this. So AI-powered sales forecasting can help you have a better understanding on the buyer's journey and spot potential problem. It can also help you to gain insight to orient your sales strategies, improve your sales performance, and to target properly. An effective sales forecast software helped Just College Travels to manage the huge volume of contacts flowing through their sales pipeline. Just College is a travel agency in US that focuses on making travel arrangements for students and colleges. So through using artificial intelligence, they were able to increase their sales from $1 million to 20 million in only 2 years. So popular sales forecasting tools are like Salesforce, AI, Estian AI, Clary, 12 Zeros, Aviso, and so forth. Yes, you can use them to forecast and grow your business. The seventh one is AI can help you to optimize your price. Price is a key factor in making a buyer decision, especially for retailers. Deloitte's studies show that price is critical. We may live in the age of value, but price is still king. Now, many factors influence your price history, brand reputation, competition, quality, season, operating costs, and so forth. So artificial intelligence will help you to determine at what price are people willing to buy more so that you can make an optimal sales through optimal pricing. It can help you to know best price decision for every product in every season and via every channel. Now, if you travel to most hotels, let's say in UAE, in Dubai, you'll find out that they don't have fixed price for their hotel. Their hotel pricing is based on number of people that are making demand. A hotel when they are like 20% occupancy rate, they can put their price at $50. When they reach 50% occupancy, they can increase it to $60. As it's coming to 80% occupancy, $70. 95%, it can go to $100 per room. Therefore, they are using AI to determine the prices. So AI software can scan a huge amount of data, go through endless pricing scenario, and suggest the most relevant price. The benefit of businesses using AI for price optimization is that it creates effective implementing price optimization strategies. It increases customer loyalty and increases profit. It also boosts your company growth by offering competitive price. Example of those also using AI to optimize their pricing. You can see at times, off period, if you are entering Uber, for instance, from Lagos Airport to Aja, their off-peak period, it can give you a rate of 4,000. During peak period, you can pay as much as 10 or 14,000. Therefore, the price is not fixed. They are using AI to optimize the pricing. Brands, fashion brands like Zara, Michael Kors, they also use AI for pricing. Amazon, Walmart have been using cognitive pricing optimization technologies which AI offers. Such popular AI-powered software for price optimization include Perfect Price, that is software, Intelligence Node, Wise Antenna, and so forth. So you can start to incorporate this to your software. You can, if you can give your email, your phone number through the chat room. If you are a member, you are going to get the video of this presentation and also the slide presentation. But non-member will only get the video. If you also want a certificate to show that you attended AI course, you can also indicate. The administrative fee for issue of e-certificate will be 5,000 naira. You can indicate that. Now, the eighth way of using AI to improve your business is through smart cyber security. Many credit card companies are relying on AI for helping financial institutions prevent billions of dollars in fraud annually. But cybersecurity is not important only for financial companies. It is critical for many industries, including retail, consumer product, automotive, utilities, telecom. The digital business grows, the risk of cyber attacks exponentially increases. So as a business grows, the threat of cyber attack increases. There are many types of threats a business can face, such as identity theft, account takeover, vindictive ransomware strengths, and so forth. Now, how does AI help to dictate this? AI-powered cybersecurity allows you to dictate abnormal behavior before it causes damage. For instance, if you are logging in to your account, your Google account, you have been in Ibadan all along, and you are logging in Accra, Ghana, they will send you an alert that someone is trying to log into your account in another area or region. Please confirm. because through AI, they have discovered that your place of abode is Ibadan, it's not in Accra. Therefore, they are helping you in cyber security to protect you and so forth. So, like I mentioned, one notable example is Google. Google always build and maintain an extremely strong cybersecurity culture. Google Gmail has used AI and machine learning techniques to filter and secure emails for years. Millions of people use Google Gmail daily. AI catches unauthorized login and monitors various aspects of behaviors throughout user session. So if you want to use AI software for cybersecurity, the recommendations are here, like Darktrace, Tizient, Falcon, Platform, Blue Vector. There are softwares that you can use to protect these. Next, AI, Delight. AI creates delight in-store experience. In-store experience. When people come to your store, AI can help them to have a good experience. Despite the growing demand for online shopping, physical stores still have the lion's share of sales. Artificial intelligence has the power to entirely transform the traditional in-store experience and take it to the next level with personalization that delights customers. Instant access to customers' care at any time, fast check, product support, personalized recommendations, and helping customers make smarter decisions are some of the ways that AI can enhance the in-store experience. The current and potential application of AI in retail are very different, interesting, and promising. The in-store AI can find when the customer had last visited the store and track the product bought in the past. Using this data, AI can suggest new suitable product and offer personalized reward like discount, loyalty, and so forth. Now, which means when you enter a store using AI-enabled environment, through voice-enabled camera, and AI can hear your voice, interpret your face, and know that you last visited this shop maybe in December last year. It can also capture your emotions, your reactions, and help in delivering appropriate products or support to you. So when you enter a shop and you see maybe a customer service agent approach you and say, "Welcome, sir. Welcome, Oloyede. You last visited here in December and you bought let's say, generator or freezer, this brand. How is it serving you?" You will be shocked. But you don't know that it is the AI-enabled environment that help the customer service through their system to recognize that you are there, to recognize what you bought last, and then make other suggestions to you. Lois has the Lowy boat to help customers find their way around the store. Lowy boats in the store ask customers simple questions to discover what they need. The robot provides directions to product and shares knowledge with customers. So if you want to delight customers using AI, you can use AI-powered solutions like Pepe Robots, Lowy Bot, Tally, Promobot, and so forth to do that. Like I mentioned earlier, our members will receive free the slides and recorded video, while others will receive free the training video. So please send a chat requesting for your free materials, put your full name, email, phone number. You can also get optional e-certificates by indicating, and you will be responded how you can pay 5,000 to get that. Last and not the least, AI can save time and reduce cost for you. How? A Forbes analysis found AI could save the average Fortune 500 company up to $4.7 million per year via automation. If you automate your process, it can save you a lot of money. Now, we still remember in the 80s and 90s, when everybody goes to bank to make transfers, to cash money, and you will see 4 cashiers trying to attend 500, 600 people. In such period, if you go to bank, that is the work you will do the whole day. But through automation, the banks are having fewer staff and serving more people. You can stay at your home, transfer money. You can stay at your home using ATM machines, collect cash without going to bank. Therefore, the bank is saving a lot of money. It is the same thing if you automate your processes that you can have. Some of you received emails today reminding you of this lecture. Those emails were programmed to deliver today. Was sending it to you. It is true using AI. The process is automated, and today it delivers to you. AI can improve the speed of your business operation and decrease mundane tasks so that employees can focus on more important things. Through AI, you can send up to 1,000 emails instead of sending them one by one. AI-powered cost reduction can help you ensure your production processes are automated. It can reduce error and minimize mistakes. Like I mentioned earlier, if you use Grammarly in proofreading, it is automated. It will underline your errors, make suggestions how you can improve it. It can make your company more efficient and productive. And that is the essence of CeProd, Center for Productivity. It teaches you how you can be more productive and make more money. Therefore, example, BoardKeeper utilizes human assistant AI. It helps business manage routine accounting tasks such as bill paying, financial reporting. It helps automate bookkeeping to support your business. To date, the software has automated more than 1.7 million hours of bookkeeping for 1,000 clients. Another example is Netflix. In 2017, Netflix saved 1 billion by using machine learning. So we have looked at 10 ways you can use artificial intelligence to improve your productivity. And why are we saying this? Because the role of Center for Productivity is to enhance productivity. Because we have seen the alarming decline of productivity in African national economy. Despite huge budgetary allocation, most African countries are undeveloped because they do their processes manually, not using the advantage of artificial intelligence. Therefore, they produce products that are uncompetitive because of huge manual labor. Millions of public sector workforce that are mostly underutilized, unproductive, and poorly remunerated. Write a letter to any public sector organization. 80% chance is that you will not get any response. Therefore, our various labor and productivity ministries have been challenged on how to solve these problems. And CeProd, which was incorporated in 11 December 2008 with ROC number 30518, have looked at how they can do this. And through many concerted efforts, we have been helping people, organizations, individuals to improve their productivity. Now, since 2020, we have been admitting members into the organization. But people have asked, what is the benefit of membership? We show our members more than what we are seeing now. We show our members the best productivity principles, values, standards, and practices as a crucial factor in performance of their organization and businesses. Our members understand that increasing personal productivity raises their living standard and enhances their national productivity. This is membership induction at Sheraton Hotel, Ikeja, which we had. As our members' productivity improves, more their real income improves. Their ability to purchase goods and services, enjoy leisure, improve housing and education, and contribute to social and environmental impact will increase. Increasing our members' productivity also help their businesses to be more profitable. Like all the 10 ways we have said now, like all the lectures we have been receiving. But apart from that, our members also receive monthly newsletters, which is a special research report that keep them informed about emerging issues in productivity, both locally and internationally. Our members can use the designatory letter ACP, which means Associate of Center for Productivity, MCP, which means Member, Center for Productivity, and FCP, which means Fellow, which is the highest grade that denotes high level of professionalism in performance in productivity. A unique opportunity for self-development is our frequent opportunities to exchange ideas with experienced professionals as to update and expand their skills. We also have productivity coaching, which will help address personal issues that hinders growth of our members. Also, we have online lists of our members, which people can internationally access. International networking amongst business leaders and professionals also exists. These are testimonials of what our members are saying. Our member, Barrister Ms. Anne Atta, FCP, who is Director of Federal Civil Service Commission, he said that the training has taught me how to pay more attention to developing and training my staff and create a conducive work environment. Another member, Professor Balogun Abiodun of Redeemers University, says, it has shaped my skills, broadened my horizon, and improved the level of my professionalism. So you can imagine, even a professor has something to benefit. So how are we creating our awareness? We send direct emails to people to create productivity awareness. And we have more than 500,000 in our database, which we send productivity awareness campaign regularly. We do free open webinar like the one we are doing. We also have free productivity courses. We also do free skill acquisition for youths. We also have our members' word of mouth and recommendations. We have publications in national newspaper and international media. like the links you are seeing here. How Nigerian GDP can increase, Center for Productivity, is in Sun newspaper of 22 May 2021. COVID-19, CeProd advocate flexible working option, News Agency of Nigeria, November 20. So we have a lot of links. This is our CeProd Fellowship Induction, in Ekiti State Hotel, Abuja. Our membership program covers 14 courses, such like this you can see. So it has more to do. How to improve your staff productivity, strategies for flexible working option, organizational knowledge management, application of technology in growth hacking, digital business marketing, and so forth. About 14 courses you will go through. So if you need more information, you can always reach us, info@centerforproductivity.org, or through the WhatsApp numbers there. You can also check our website for more. In the past 57 minutes, you will agree it has been a time well spent so far. But we can't cover everything you need to know about improving your productivity through AI. In an hour, even if we had all the day, you can get more information about how we can grow your individual organization via our website. You can also check testimonials session, what people are saying about us. Focus on being productive instead of being busy, Tim Ferriss says. So not that you are busy that matters. What are you producing? What is the standard? What is your income? How much is your organization generating? How much is your team generating? This is what matters. In summary, the benefit of artificial intelligence: 1, it removes human error. 2, artificial intelligence will help you to be available 24/7. 3, you will not have a biased decision. Your decisions will be unbiased. 4, you will reach quicker decision making. 5, no risk. 6, healthcare applications. You can even apply it in healthcare. 7, it manages recurring tasks using artificial intelligence. In conclusion, artificial intelligence is not only for global tech giants and leading companies. AI is for every future-oriented businesses that aims to grow and stay ahead of competition. How exactly you will use AI depends on what your business is trying to achieve. Our software and IT department can also assist you in that. It will be hard to imagine any of our daily routines without the help of AI. So AI can also change the way you run your businesses, allowing you to be more productive and make quick decisions. Forward-thinking businesses, AI, artificial intelligence, will be a massive opportunity if you think about it and deploy it. CeProd, prosperity through productivity. Thanks for listening.
Wow, that was massive. Doctor, thank you very much. Thank you very much, Doctor. That was massive.
Thanks,
that was massive. Thank God. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, President, Governing Council members are in the house. That's the end of the lecture. Now, before I ask the President to give his remarks, I will implore you to ask your questions. Since Doctor is still around to answer them quickly, please let's quickly do that so that those can answer them. Then the President will give us his remarks. Questions, please. or responses or additions? Anyone that you have, please. Questions as additions or observations so that we can go on.
Then we have one Infinix Hot 9.
Infinix Hot 9.
You can unmute yourself. I've activated the.
Please unmute yourself and ask a question, please.
Infinix Hot 9, please.
Can I ask a question?
Yes, go ahead, sir.
My name is Dr. Yahya Abdullah Mohammed. I'm a fellow of the famous Institute of Center for Productivity and Public Service, which I really appreciate my membership, and I'm beginning to benefit from the immense knowledge that has been tapped into in consideration to the array of experience management, do as a juggernaut and maestros in the field of management, well-grounded knowledge, which I'm beginning to benefit from, which I want to kind of relate to what is happening, referring to the artificial intelligence, which is the topic for today, on how to use it to improve our business, on how to use it to improve our day-to-day business and enhance our productivity by extension. I want to refer to a recent case where Tesla, a car producing company in the US, is grappling with the use of artificial intelligence in their vehicles, which don't have drivers manning the cars. Some of them are crashing, some of them are running into maybe bridges and so on. So there is a recent development which is raising concern about the Tesla use of artificial intelligence for their cars. So I want to say, be that as it is, and with Nigeria, in a case where we don't always have light in departmental stores, how do we consistently power the artificial intelligence to use? How do we keep them, working for the benefit of productivity when we have this fluctuation and instability in light or power supply, energy supply, and what have you? So how do we help in the use of artificial intelligence to cope or to enhance our businesses when we have these light challenges? That is one. Two, how do we use artificial intelligence and deploy it in some areas where we have this insecurity, kidnapping, and even the banditry and some of these dangerous activities that are happening, including even the young boys of today that instead of engaging themselves in more productive ways that are decent, clean, and clear, they go into Yahoo activities and what have you. How do we use AI to disengage the minds of youth from criminality, insecurity, and use them for productivity, and to even help to make them productive to themselves and by extension to the society at large?
Adeola, you are muted. Olede, you are muted.
Can you hear
I'm
me?
with you, sir. I'm with you, sir.
Okay.
Yeah,
I think
is that
I
the
can
question?
take 3 questions at a time so that.
Exactly.
Okay,
3 questions.
okay.
3 questions.
Please, Mr. Okere, your question, please. Mr. Okere, your question.
Thank you very much. I am Dr. Samuel Okere. I'm an associate professor of publishing and media studies and the director of Babcock University Press.
You're welcome,
Thank you
sir.
very much, dear presenter. The lecture is quite enlightening. I must confess that I have been receiving mails from you, but somehow, I've been thinking maybe it's one of those ones. But I must say that it is quite enlightening. And I am beginning to do a paradigm shift in thinking and alignment. Although I am not answering for you, I just want to say that artificial intelligence being misused and all that is a normal thing because there's always a dysfunctional use in everything. It is for people to do the right thing. I subscribe to the use of artificial intelligence. Then my request is this, or question rather, number one, membership. Is it only individual? Could there be corporate membership? For instance, I represent Babcock University Press. Can it be subscribed as a member? That's one question. Then the other one is there a possibility of organizing customized lectures and webinars, programs like this for individual organizations? Thank you very much.
You're welcome, sir. Any other person, please? Any
Yes,
other
sir.
person?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Yes, I have a question.
Okay. Go ahead, sir. What's your name, sir?
My name. Hello.
Okay, you have already asked your question.
Hello.
Please ask your question, sir.
My hand is up here.
Ask your question, sir. Ask your question.
My name is Ibrahim Ali.
Okay.
I'm calling you from Lafia, Nasarawa State.
Okay.
Yes. Sincerely speaking, I have to appreciate and thank the presenter for a wonderful presentation. I so much appreciate, and I am so excited. Permit me to use this opportunity to ask questions like this. I so much have interest in aspect of artificial intelligence, but how can we apply that effectively to improve productivity in our own health system and security setting? It will go a long way to help the country, in fact, in terms of productivity. Thank you very much. I appreciate.
Doctor, you can answer the three questions.
In health system and
health and security. Health and security, sir.
Okay, so I will take
health and security. Okay.
Okay, thanks a lot. Let me
you
take
the floor, sir.
Before we go on. Yeah, the first person, Dr. Yaya, you mentioned about accidents happening with automated vehicle. Yes, even normal vehicle humans are driving, accidents are happening. Okadas that humans are driving, accidents are happening. In airlines, accidents are happening.
Yes.
So that is the negative aspect. But then automated vehicle does not also mean that human cannot be guiding them because there will always be failures and exceptions. But then there are more benefits of using AI than the disadvantages, which you have highlighted with case of automated vehicle. But then, like in Dubai, in London, most of the trains are automated. They don't have drivers, and it makes it to keep to time, up to precision, up to a minute, such that even if there will be late or delay in a train by 4 minutes or 5 minutes, they will announce it in the national radio. You mentioned also light challenges. Yeah. When there are challenges, it creates opportunities too. Our light challenges are creating opportunities for those that are into solar system. And now they're also making the solar in little ones that even SMEs can afford. I went to one chemist shop, a very small chemist shop to buy drugs, and I discovered that they have light when there was no NEPA. I asked the woman, how do you have light? She said she has a solar, a small solar. I said, how much did it cost you to install? She said 150,000. So you see, with 150,000, a little chemist can have a small solar that can power her fan, maybe 2 or 3 lights, maybe 1 television, and so forth. So lack of electricity has generated opportunity also for that sector, which whatever you are doing, you can also subscribe to having a little solar based on your needs. Yeah, we also talk about insecurity, banditry, and so forth. I think until the government wants to invest on AI, then there could not be a solution on that area.
Okay.
The thing is that in a place like Dubai, if you drop your phone or you lost anything, 99% chance is that you will recover it because nobody will pick it and you go free. If the person pick it, he will return it to you. Why? Because there are cameras everywhere. If you are in the bus, anywhere people are, there are cameras that they can easily identify people. But then, in a situation where we do not want to invest in that area, instead, we want to position policemen, soldiers on the road instead of positioning AI cameras everywhere. Then you see that we will not go anywhere. Of recent, we wrote to 3 government agencies, including Ministry of Employment and Productivity, Head of Service, and the National Productivity Center to pay a courtesy visit and discuss some of this issue. It has been only one that responded that there will not be chance during the time we put. The 2 have not responded. So you also see that those in government, what you are thinking about at times is not what they are thinking about. Then, which means that the insecurity and banditry can be solved if they want to deploy AI and if they want to vote money on that aspect. Then the second person, Dr. Samuel Okere, you mentioned whether we have space for individual and corporate membership. Yes, we have space for corporate membership. If you apply and send requests for that, it will be processed. Then you also talk about customized training for individual and organizations. Yes, we have. We have more than 160 fellows in different disciplines: law, engineering, telecommunication, software, medicine, any type, oil and gas. So any kind of training, tailor-made you want, we have the resource people to do that. Then Ibrahim Ali from Latvia, you talk about how do we apply AI in health system. It's already being applied. We have the technology. There are machines. Like the other time I was traveling through the Lagos airport. In the Lagos airport, there are machines that you can climb and hold hand. It will examine your whole body and give about 2 or 3 sheets of report on your elements, the range, what you can do about it, what you can avoid. So it's there. It's through artificial intelligence. They don't need to take your blood. They don't need to take your stool. You just climb in the machine and hold hand in certain area. It will examine your whole body. So it's in use. The same thing with security. Like I said earlier, you can be in America and know what is happening in your house in Nigeria. One of our members who we inducted last month, he lives in Canada. And he said his house in Ikeja, he has some cameras. And then he can, from Canada, see what is happening. So he bought certain things and put there, and his relations took those things away. And when he came, they told him that they don't know who took them. And that already he played the camera and he saw how they took those things. Some of the things he kept.
Yeah.
He kept quiet. He didn't tell them. So he's in Canada and he knows who enters his house. If you remove anything, when you remove it, everything he can know. So these things can be applied in security. Some companies, before you enter, it is your biometrics that can open the door. So we have them. But like as I said, so much with government. Let's dwell on ourselves, how we can apply these things in ourselves. Therefore, you can put CCTVs and connect it to the, online so that you can see what is happening in your house, so that if people break in and take things, you will see when they break in. You can call the police as they are breaking in. You can know the hour, which people, the direction they come, because you will be sure that police investigation may take 1 year, but your own investigation will take fewer minutes by looking at your system. So I think that suffices for the 3 questions. The chairman, you can take another 3 if it's available. Hello, can you unmute?
Hello. Hello, sir.
Okay, Awoni.
Yes, sir.
ISMN Lagos, please.
Okay.
ISMN Lagos chapter. Mr. Awoni.
So thank you very much. Okay. Many thanks to you, sir.
Yes, sir.
I appreciate your letter, Mr. Chris.
Please, what's your name?
What's your name, sir?
My name is Oyolola Rashid.
Okay,
Oyolola Rashid.
From where, sir?
I'm actually from Institute of Strategic Management, Nigeria.
Okay.
I am the General Secretary for Lagos chapter. I want to say thanks to Mr. Dr. Chris. I'm happy, indirectly or directly through artificial intelligence, we'll be able to see Mr. Chris' face. I've been hearing about your name so many times, but I'm happy today. And that's how I've changed my orientation in so many things. Let me briefly make this preamble before I go ahead. I want to thank Dr. Samuel Okereke. I guess I will have to drop my number for him too, because I will have to do 1 or 2 things with him in terms of personal relations. So this your program is also about networking.
You're already networking.
Networking, because I want to do my PhD in his school. So perhaps through him, I will get some knowledge or information to be enlightened in order to start the program. Having said that, I want to thank the organization for well done. I have been receiving job well done, rather. I've been receiving your messages, and I've already planned for it that, okay, November, I am going to join the fellowship after submitting my credentials to them and attend the training fully. For having said that, I want to ask my 2 questions in order to help me. I want to ask Dr. Chris, can you kindly explain to us better so that I can learn more. How can you make artificial intelligence to really improve our training capacity or development in order to attract more members into your activities that we are doing? One. Secondly, is that I was fortunate rather to be a chairman of a committee in my estate, and they are looking to me as somebody that will provide the total solution of the problem in the estate, so to say, because of the confidence they have of me. And I now discovered that having received your lecture, AI can do so many for us in our estate. So can you share more enlightening, information on how AI can actually help us to solve a lot of problems in our estate here? God bless you. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Thank Mr. Awoni Gomez, please. Mr. Awoni Gomez.
Thank you very much. Yes, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you, Doctor, for that wonderful and impactful presentation. Really, as a fellow of this esteemed institute, I've been gaining a lot from all our seminars. So I say big kudos to the organizer and the entire team. My question, I just have a question, and it is on what values should we embed in artificial intelligence? That's the question I have. As an individual, as a corporate entity, what are the values that we should embed in artificial intelligence? Thank you very much.
What are the values we should do what?
We should embed, we should used in artificial intelligence.
I don't understand what you mean.
As an individual, do we have any value that are needed for us that we must have before we can go for artificial intelligence? Values. Are there values that are related to artificial intelligence as an individual or corporate organization that want to go into artificial intelligence?
Are there values we should have?
Yes,
we should imbibe.
Yes, sir.
We should imbibe. We should
Yes,
imbibe. Yes,
sir. Yes, sir.
We should imbibe.
Thank
Yes.
you, sir.
Okay.
Thank you, sir. Yes, sir.
Mr. Sheyo Bishop, please. Sheyo Bishop, please. Mr. Sheyo Bishop.
Okay. Yes. Good afternoon, members. Good afternoon, Doctor. Many thanks for this wonderful lecture that we've been enjoying. Artificial intelligence is a new concept within the technology space globally. And because of that, there are certain challenges inherent in it. We have mentioned some, but the one that I want to focus on is that artificial intelligence is not cheap. And because it is not cheap, most people who are in management authority do not have, the awareness, they do not have the knowledge and the technical know-how to appreciate they are investing in this artificial intelligence, whether in private organizations, enterprises, big or small, government, and even in politics. So my question is, how do we create enough awareness so that people will appreciate value, especially people who are decision makers, board members who will approve projects of artificial intelligence? That is one, sir. The second question that I have is that artificial intelligence can be applied in all spheres of life, including politics. Is there any way that artificial intelligence can be applied in politics? What is the value it can bring? Because politics is now on the odd burner. Is there anything that this center can do in form of consultancy to help these political parties actually get better value out of their campaign spending and their political mobilization? Thank you very much.
Okay, I think let me take these three, like I mentioned earlier. Rashid of ISMN, you talk of how AI can improve training capacity to more members. Yes, like as I said earlier, if you have 15,000 members in an organization and you have to send them email one by one, it will require the job of up to 20 persons to do that. But through AI, you have softwares that you can program and it will automate the sending of the whole email once. You can also program to send intermittently. Like our members now, our newsletters, we program it. It will come, I think, on the 2nd or 1st of each month. But if not, you will design someone and you'll be sending it, and some people will receive, some people will not receive. So in training, you can use artificial intelligence to send bulk emails. You can also use it in terms of social media marketing. Like I mentioned earlier, if you're listening to do sentiment analysis, competitive analysis, you can use it to know which kind of courses people are visiting. Like if you go to Nigerian seminars, you will see Google Analytics or some analytics. You look at which of the courses people are searching for more. People are looking for more. So there are a lot of things that you can do on training. Like I mentioned earlier, part of the benefit of membership is coaching, where we address these issues as it relates to individuals. Then you also mentioned of your estate or community, your estate. How can AI help? Yeah. You can use, like I only mentioned, no, Sheye Obiseson, which is also a fellow. AI is not cheap. So if your members want to invest in it, you can put cameras on the streets in the community or in the estate, such that it can monitor the activities, the movement, influx of people, and capture people. You can also use AI in security in such that it will automate the gate, the entrance, such that there are some gates that if you are coming in, you can in your car use a remote, open it, and come in. You can also educate people to put CCTV outside their premises more instead of putting burglary proof. People are always scared where they are CCTV because they know that even if they come to the premises, they will be seen real time. And those CCTVs can be connected to the security in the main gate, so that the security in the main gate can also be seeing what is happening in the houses within the community. So these are some of the areas that it could be applied. Then Awoni, who is also a fellow, asks the value we can imbibe before we go to AI. Yeah, if you are using AI, it means that you will be a bit transparent, because the decision AI will reach will be a transition, will be unbiased decision. But you know, in our businesses, in our organization, most often we want biased decision. We want to take decision based on, we know this person, he comes from our area, he's our church member. So you must have unbiased, you must be willing to accept to a decision that is not biased. I think that is the core value you need to, in order to go to AI. Then Sheye Obisoson, who is also a fellow and also an IT professional, asks, how do we create awareness for people to imbibe on this? Yes, this is part of what we are doing now. So if you have your target audience here, you send materials to them so that they will know the benefits AI can do in their particular organization. You write to them, you give free lectures, you send free materials so that they will come to their awareness. Only when they come to their awareness, they will now start asking you, which of them can we deploy? How do we deploy it? Then that is where you can charge them, because the awareness is still very low. Then you also say politics, application of AI in politics. If we want to apply AI in politics, then people do not need to go and gather in Abuja Stadium or in Ego Square to vote. People will start voting from their homes. In US, anywhere you are, if you're a US citizen, you vote. You don't need to go to polling unit to vote. That could be done. But because that will not favor the kind of result we want, we will still have to converge in a place. So I think that is the major area why it will not apply. So those in diaspora does not vote because they will not come to a polling unit where they will be influenced. But in America, people vote without converging in one place.
Thank
So
you, Doctor.
I think I've answered the three.
Yeah, yes, we have only one person, Mr. Mustafa.
Okay,
Your question,
we will
please.
only take
That last one.
we will only take maximum of 3 more before we give time to our
President.
Closing remarks. Okay.
Mr. Mustafa, please. Mr. Mustafa.
Hello, thank you. My name is Musa Mustafa, a researcher from European Military University in Fars. So I just want to appreciate you for the presentation, and I learned a lot. And I've been receiving mail about the Center for Productivity. I use this time to join the Zoom meeting. So thank you so much. But my suggestion is that you need a technical team, at least to ensure the automation implementation. So in case you need anything, please, I want to be the member and I want to be the technical part of the Center for Productivity. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Mr. Ucheme Sunday Adele, please. Ucheme Sunday Adele, please. Go ahead with your question. Unmute yourself and go ahead with the question. Mr. Ucheme Sunday Adele, please.
Yes, I am ready, but your member is.
Ucheme, please go ahead.
Please go ahead, Mr. Ucheme.
Ucheme, you're not able to unmute yourself.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, go ahead, please.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
okay.
Go ahead,
All right.
go ahead.
All right. Good afternoon, sir. I want to appreciate this opportunity to be part of this meeting today. I'll be receiving your messages all this while. My name is Sunday Adele Uchime. Into real estate. I've been receiving your messages all this while for a long time. But for one or two reasons, I've not really joined. But today, when I saw the message last week, I said, this one I must be part of it. But today, I'm not regretting it. I really gained a lot. Like one of the questions I wanted to ask is, how do we as church, like what happened on our is it our war now? Is there anyhow we can also create awareness, like others have said, to churches to use this to avert this kind of challenges, even though that our governments may not really like it in using this AI. in providing security. Is there anyhow we can create more awareness so that churches, even schools, can be a beneficiary for it? Thank you, sir.
Okay. Okay, let Mohammed ask so that I will take the tray. Mohammed Sani.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you very much for this laudable and good program. I have been following your institute program. I think this is my third webinar. My name is Meshanu Mohammed Sani, and I'm a senior criminal investigator currently working with Interpol Nigeria. I'm also the head of CBRN. This program is coming at the right time, and I think I will get certified from the institute, and I will make my institution to partner very well with this institute to explore this opportunity of AI in fighting crime, not only conventional crime, but also cyber-enabled crime. Thank you very much, sir. I'm happy to be here, sir.
Yeah. So let me take the last. Thanks a lot. The first Professor Mustafa of Open University. I hope you are the one that called me sometime last week. So I appreciate your call, and we'll definitely have a lot of things to do together. So when you join, we have a lot of committees. So you ask that you would like to join the technical teams. So we will eventually come into one of our committees. So we appreciate you are following us for a long time. Then we have
the last person, Mohammed Sani, my Mohammed Sani, please. Doctor, we have only one person remaining. Mohammed Sani, my
yes,
yes, I've already spoken. Let me lower my hand.
Okay, okay, doctor,
yeah.
Please answer the question. Let's see how we can.
Okay, Sani, you have spoken. He has already asked questions.
Yes, he has spoken. Yes, he has asked questions.
So then the second person, Ucheme Sunday, you also asked based on security, which we have also mentioned, because whether church or home or business, security is the same, or community. It is just the awareness to use security. If you go to New York, Dubai, you will see gold shops. Instead of putting burglary proof, it's only glass. They put CCTV camera everywhere, so that even if the person is not around, he's watching what is happening in his shop. And which one is easier? To put a burglary proof, people come and break in and steal, and you don't know who it is, than to put CCTV where even where people are approaching, they are like 2 meters, 3 meters away, and you see their look, you can easily detect that these are criminal elements. So that borders on putting cameras far and near and monitoring what is happening. Like Mohammed Sani, these cameras, like is done in a civilized world, can be connected to a central security camera so that the police is also watching what is happening in the entire system. And it becomes easy that if people commit crime, their identity can be revealed. And also where people start using facial recognition as part of the security system, so that when the camera captures your face, it goes to the central security surveillance system where the face can be identified to the database. So there are a lot of things, Mohammed Sani, there are a lot of things we will talk. you know, security is not discussed in the open. We will only talk the one we can hear. So that is the end. So
thank you, Doctor.
the chairman, give some members of the council opportunity to
yes, to speak to us.
Yes.
Please, if you are there, please let me check the name.
Kelebe.
Yes. Mr. Kelebe, please. Mr. Kelebe.
Thank you very much. We want to appreciate our prof, the president of the institute, and we want to appreciate Dr. Chris for this insightful lecture. We also want to appreciate all our participants for coming. Please don't stop here. Take the further step of becoming a member so as to draw from this fountain of knowledge. We thank you all.
Okay. So now, is there any other council member here apart from our chairman, our president? Okay.
Can I start? Can I start, Chris?
Yes, yes. Okay, let's listen to our president, Professor Gupta.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do the president.
Yeah. Thank you for
please,
giving
Prof, let's listen to another council member before you.
Let's do
Joshua.
Odewale, please.
Yeah, Odewale, please. Mr. Odewale, please.
Yeah, Odewale.
Yes, Mr. Odewale, please.
You can unmute. You have not unmute. Dr. Joshua Odewale, please unmute.
Joshua, please unmute yourself.
Unmute. Joshua Odewale, you are here to unmute yourself. Okay. We cannot hear you still.
We can't hear him, sir. Let Prof stop.
Okay, so let's listen to. Okay, he has unmuted. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead, sir.
Yeah, I want to thank you very much for the opportunity. The problem some of us are having is the internet connection, but that notwithstanding, the ones that we are had, we know it is convincing, and we pray that a lot of people are attending. We strive to be members so that they'll be able to benefit more, not only from the lectures, but from the interactive session. The last interactive session, I was there, but I could not even hear or participate. So I want to thank you very much for this lecture, and I want to thank our chairman and everybody that has contributed to making this a success, both the participants and all. God bless you all. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Finally, let's listen to our president.
President. Yes.
Okay, thank you, Chris. Your topic is very wonderful. You have used the one tool or one topic which is very popular nowadays across the world. I have seen this technology, AI application in 2018 in Ukraine. Our Dr. Chris knows that I was there 1 year in Ukraine during 2018. I was using this AI technology for my security purpose, for my transaction purpose. This is one of the tool, one of the best tool to get the information, about our moment of people, moment of transaction, how we are, other people are coming in our premises, like Dr. Chris has used the PBL method, problem learning base, and given lots of example of the London and Dubai and the many big malls. They are using the AI. AI is what? AI is the one platform which gives information to users. User may be possible individual, may be possible organization, may be possible business organization or government. It minimizes the efficiency, operational expenditure of organization and increase the productivity of the organization. Like last hour, one fellow member has asked about the cyber security. Why this? They don't need the AI, because through the AI, they get the information, who is the culprit, why they are involved in the social deviance. They can solve the issue. For business purpose, customer knows, business house knows what is the customer preference, what type of product customer want. Take example, in 3 months before, I was searching the ticket through the Google for Rome. But after that day, next day onward, I'm getting the information on the regular basis, the flight charges for Rome to Delhi. It means what? AI platform is giving the information to all the users with the less time, with the cost effectiveness. It's one of the wonderful tool, which is very good or in a wonderful way elaborated by Dr. Chris. It is one of the tool which is very useful for every organization, as an individual or as a business organization or the public sector organization, whatever be. For security purpose, for your growth of business, for your personal development. This is my idea about the AI. I was keenly interested. Means I was very happy to attend this seminar. Chris has given the wonderful information. He has used the PBL method, which is used by the Harvard Business School. Whenever we want to explain the concept, we should use the application. And my dear friend Chris Sibu has used in a wonderful manner. You can understand. And for application of this AI, if any person, any member are interested, my organization, Center for Productivity, can help them to enhance their productivity. They set up the AI system for their organization. This is my last word, and thank you for the participating, all the participants. And how I can express special thanks to my brother Chris. He has given the wonderful lecture for my members. Thank you.
Thank you, Prof. DG, please. DG, sir.
Chris.
Yeah, thanks a lot, everyone. Yeah, so thanks a lot, everyone. And this is the size of our lectures. Like I've said, we'll continue to interact. And we have members-only forums where we network for business. That's also, we did it last month, which gives us opportunity to see most of our fellows who are holding key positions and network with them for business purposes. So till then, bye for now, and let's keep using what we have learned. So that is
Thank
fine.
you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Sir.
Thank you all.
Thank you all.
Thank you all.
Yeah,
Thank
you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you all. Thank you. I appreciate the lecture.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
God bless. Thank you, sir.
Good night. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much for your consistency, sir.
Yeah, Dr.
Thank you all. Thank you.
Okay, we went on.
Thank you.
Dr. Chris, well done. Yeah.
Eh?
Thanks a lot.
Thank you very much.
Well done, Dr. Chris. Well done.
Yes, thanks a lot. I appreciate your attendance.
Take care, yeah.
Your attendance, Prof. Professor
Well done.
Fidelis. You
Yeah,
are from which
Ogumike.
institution?
Ogumike from UI.
Yeah. It was a very clear presentation and well designed. We benefit so much.
We
Yeah.
keep interacting and making the nation and the individual more productive.
Okay.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, sir.
Bye. Yeah.
Mr. Bassi, well done.